Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Poco from Brawl Stars. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyes. So on the left side I'm going to draw a circle starting from the top. We'll work our way around. Now we're going to leave a space in the center and draw the same thing on the right side. So lining up the top, come down to the same height, and then back up towards the top. Now I just want to add a little bit of thickness to the inside edge. So on the left side at the very top we're just going to curve around and then back down towards the bottom. We'll do the same thing on the right. So starting on the top, curve over towards the right, and then down towards the bottom. On the left side, we're going to add a smaller circle for the pupil. So starting from the top. Now we're going to color the outside area in black. Now on the left side, I want the character to be winking, so we're going to start with a curve first. From the left side, we'll curve up and then down. We're going to round out the ends and then just curve across from left to right. And then again, we're going to fill the outside area in black. From here, we're going to surround each eye with a series of half circles going all the way around. So we're going to start from the top and just work our way around. Then we'll do the same thing on the right side. In between the eyes, we're going to draw a triangle for the nose, starting from the top, angle down towards the left, and then the right, and then we'll close off the bottom. Now I'm going to fill that nose in black. And then up above in the forehead area, we're going to add a heart. Starting from the middle, we're going to swirl around, and then come down towards the middle. We'll do the opposite on the right side. I'm just going to draw a little split in the middle. So starting from the top, we're going to come down with a short line, do a little backward C, and then come back down towards the middle. Underneath the nose, we're going to add in a mouth. So we're going to start with a curve first, from left to right. We're going to round out the ends, and then we'll connect the bottom with a curve going down in the middle. Now we're just going to add some teeth. So in the middle, we're going to leave a little space. On the left side, we're just going to angle down and in slightly, down and in towards the left, and then on the ends we'll draw one more line. Let's go back up to the top and draw a curve just above the heart. So starting on the left side, we're going to curve up just over the heart, and then down on the right side. We're going to draw the top of the skull coming down towards the cheeks. So just underneath this brim, we're going to step in, curve around the eye, and pull that in. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving around the eye and then pulling that in. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going underneath the mouth. Starting on the left, pull that back up on the right side. Now that we got the head, let's work our way around the brim of the hat. So from this line, we're going to step down and curve up and out. We do the same thing on the right, so stepping down, curving up and out. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve, just following the same curve along the top. Going up in the middle, then down on the right. On the ends, we're just going to give the hat some thickness, so we're going to draw a short straight line going up, and then again, we're going to connect those 2 points with another curve. Let's go up and draw on the sides of the hat. So in line with the cheek, we're going to step up, we're going to curve up and out. On the right, we'll do the same thing, so stepping up, curve up and out. We're going to connect those 2 points with a little higher curve, going up the middle, and then down. Let's add that little band across the top. So from this corner, we're going to curve up, and then back down towards the right side. And then along here, we're just going to add a series of zigzags. Starting from the left, we'll just create a little zigzag going all the way across the band of the hat. Okay, so now we got the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm gonna start with a little bow tie first. So right in the middle of the chin, I'm gonna curve down and out, and then just pull that straight up. Do the same thing on the right. So curving down towards the right, and then curve and pull it straight up. I'm gonna add a little wrinkle on the inside. So from the center, I'm just gonna curve over and down towards the left, then over and down towards the right. Let's draw in the left arm first on top of the guitar. So we start with the shoulder line with a straight line coming out. We're gonna curve around the elbow, curving down and out. Now we're gonna pull the forearm in. So from here, we're just gonna curve it in. Let's draw on the cuff of the sleeve. So from here, it's gonna curve up and over. So this is the width of the sleeve. We want to curve back in towards the inside of the elbow. So just going a little bit narrower as we come in towards the elbow. We're going to step back, so there's a little overlap, and curve up in towards the armpit. Let's add a little stripe in the sleeve here. So we're going to take this curve and just duplicate it up here, and then one more time. Now we're going to tuck the hand in underneath the sleeve. So we're going to start at the base of the palm. We're going to curve across. Now we're going to draw on the first finger. So we're going to curve down, round out the finger, and pull it up. At the side of the finger, just going to round it out and go up. We're going to step up a little bit, round it out, and go all the way over to right about there. I'm going to add in the thumb. So from the corner of the sleeve, I'm just going to curve it up, round out the thumb, and pull it down. Let's add some little separations to the fingers. So right in here, I'm just going to draw one curve. I'm just going to curve across all three fingers. Now from here, I'm going to have to tuck the guitar in behind the arm, but on top of the body. So let's start with a little circle opening in the guitar. So behind this hand, I want to draw a circle. So we're going to start at the base of the fingers, and we'll work our way around. Now from here, I want to angle the guitar going up. So we're going to start with the strings first. So behind the finger, we're going to go up in an angle with a straight line. We're going to draw two more right beside it. So stepping over, and then one below. Now up here, we're going to have to add that little skull. So we start by overlapping a straight line, so it overlaps on the top and bottom. On the top, we're going to curve in on both sides. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with an oval. So we're going to go around and back along the bottom. Let's add a circle on the top here for one of the eyes, and we'll add an X on the bottom. Now on the top and bottom of the skull, we're going to have to add some little circles. So we're just going to tuck them in behind the skull. On the top two ends, and then along the bottom. Along this line, I just want to add some teeth. So we're just going to draw 1, 2, 3 little lines. Now on the corners of the skull teeth, I just want to draw a straight line coming down alongside the strings to right about here. So we're going to come down the neck of the guitar to right there. We'll do the same along the bottom. I'm going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now we can go ahead and draw on the body of the guitar. So just up from the neck, we're going to curve up and then just pull it down, sort of aiming towards the circle. We're going to do the opposite on the bottom. So curving around, and again aiming towards the circle. We're going to have to round these out. So at the top, we're just going to round it out, back up, and then curve in underneath the arm. We'll do the same thing on the bottom here. Round this out. Now we're going to curve around and then just sort of aim towards this point here, just in behind the arm. Now the strings are going to continue all the way down here. So we're going to start with a little straight line at the back, cap off the bottom, and go straight up underneath the arm. Now I just want to continue these strings in behind the hand, in towards this little bar. So we'll draw 2 lines here. You might see one more in behind there. Just around the neck of the guitar, I'm going to add the thumb at the top, so we're going to curve up. We're going to round it out and pull it back down. On the bottom, we're just going to wrap a couple fingers along the bottom here. So you're just going to see like a half circle. We draw that 3 times. Now at the bottom, we just want to see a little bit of the cuff. So in between these 2 fingers, I'm just going to curve around in behind the guitar. Now up here, I'm just going to show a little bit of the shoulder. So right beside the bow tie, underneath the head, we'll curve in behind the guitar. Let's go ahead and add the collar. So underneath the bow tie, I'm just going to curve down. On the right side, we'll curve down. And then in the middle, I'm just going to draw one more curve. On the side, we'll add the collar. So on the left side, we're going to curve around the bow tie and pull it back in. On the right, you'll just see a little bit of it poking out there. This arm is overlapping the body, so right underneath the armpit, we're going to step down and just curve down in behind the guitar. The final thing we want to do is add the legs in behind here. So we're going to start with the right leg first. So underneath the guitar, we're just going to curve down. We're going to round out the bottom cuff of the pant. Now we're going to curve this back up, so just tapering it up so it gets a little bit narrower as it comes up. On the left, we're going to draw another curve coming down. We'll draw the cuff of the pant going across. And then again, we're going to curve and tuck this in underneath the guitar. Let's tuck in the feet at the bottom. So from this corner, we're going to step in, curve down towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Then we're going to round out the bottom of the feet with a curve across. And then we'll curve this underneath the cuff of the pant, going up and in. I just want to add a little bit of a sole. So we take this curve and just duplicate it right up above on both sides. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Poco from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.